Hello, welcome everyone. My name is Jihan. For those of you that don't know me, if you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. This is Jitivoz. And today I'm gonna be guiding you through your Vinyasa flow. So let's get started. Come up into your mat. Let's begin the practice in a child's pose. You could go with the knees wide apart and big toes together, or you could go with the thighs together. Whatever that feels better in your body. If you use blocks, I highly recommend them to help you level up the practice. You can start working your hips back, reaching your arms forward. You can place the forehead on the ground and begin activating your Ujjayi breathing, that deep, victorious breath, overhead, over nose, that breath that feels almost like it's scratched over the throat. And it's a breath that you can actually listen to. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And slowly exhale all the air through the nose. Try to keep your lips sealed, your jaw relaxed, and feel with every exhalation how you can compress your glottis and let the release of that air with all the control possible. Being able to hear your breath. Take another deep inhale. And even longer exhales. Now from here, start incorporating your torso, placing the fingertips and start to reach the right arm up towards the sky. You can keep the left palm and bicep on the ground, and you wanna look up towards the sky, right bicep up. Take another deep inhale, and as you exhale, thread it through the hole under the left with the right arm. So you can keep the left arm forward towards the top of the mat, or you can bring it on your back, maybe grabbing the right thigh and opening up that left sternum gaze. You want to look towards the left shoulder or towards the sky or maybe to the front. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep inhale. And exhale, release, come back. In and extend child's pose. This time you reach the left arm up. Inhale, thread it through the hole under the right. Same idea here. You can bring that right arm forward, trying to move your head inside that right armpit, or you can bind it over your back and deepen. Your hips are still low, touching the ground, and you're looking up towards the sky. Exhale from this twist, release. Come back into your child's pose. If it resonates with you, bring your palms together overhead in Anjali Mudra and set your intention. Let that intention be something bigger and greater than just achieving certain posture. Poses are poses that you may get or not. But what you do with that energy, that's the real work. And with your next inhalation, we come back up in a table tap position. Let's get ready for some cat-cows. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. Lift the tailbone, look up. As you exhale, round and curl, puff up the upper back like an angry Halloween cat. Inhale, belly drops, open your throat. Exhale, chin to chest, navel in. As you inhale, maybe you tuck the toes under. And as you exhale, maybe you press the tops of the feet on the ground. And now from here, you can simply start moving freely. We call these dancing lions. You can move your hips around, your head, neck, shoulder. There's no wrong, there's no right. This is a beautiful opportunity for you to close your eyes and go within, listening to your body, connecting to your body, and trying to understand what is it that your body needs and wants today. Understanding that every day is completely different. fingertips facing your knees, so you reverse your palms or maybe the outer edges of the mat for your wrist stretch. There's so many things we do with texting, typing, gripping the forearms and the wrists tend to get really tight. And we're still in warm-up mode in here, so be gentle with you. Maybe you lean back. Either way, if you want more sensation, there's so many things that you could be doing here, like reverse plank poses, reverse down dogs, even reverse peacock poses, if that's something that you have in your practice. Come back. Placing the palms facing up, fingers facing each other, and start making a fist. Maybe you circle the wrists, maybe you bend the elbows and bring the chin down and up. And this is to get more extension in the wrist extenders. One more, bending the elbows down and up. And you come back into your neutral tabletop position. Now, start extending the right leg up and back. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, you crunch it in. Elbow, knee to the nose. Inhale, open up. Maybe you reach that right leg a little bit up and you open up your chest. As you exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, arch your back. Open up. Exhale, knee to the nose. This time you extend that right leg back and you start moving all the way back, the hips towards the left heel. Deep inhale, stretching the right leg, feeling the weight on the left thigh. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep inhale. Exhale, come back up. And bring that right leg towards the right side. So you start bending that right knee and moving the hips back and forward. Lubricating the right hip. Activating the inner thigh on the right and reverse direction. Big circles, big range of motions here. Stop at the center and start going up, incorporating your torso up. Keeping the right leg extended by your side and reach your arms up towards the sky, elongating your spine. Side stretch towards the right side. So you can bring the right arm down on the right leg and try to open up the chest in here. Side stretch. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep inhale. Exhale, go back up. And meet me again in your neutral tabletop position. Let's repeat the same variation on the left side. So you extend the left leg up and back. Inhale, and as you exhale, knee to the nose, compress. Inhale, reach that left leg back. And now this time you open up the chest, arch the back, move that leg a little bit up. Exhale, knee to the nose, crunch it in. Inhale, last one, open up, deep stretch. Exhale, knee to the nose, and now extending this left leg back, reaching back, moving the hips down towards the right heel, letting the forehead down if that's available for you, stretching the left leg, and letting all the weight on your right thigh. Inhale, and as you exhale, you go up, moving the left leg towards the side. And you go, and let's start bending the knee and making the big circles. In and out. Lubricating the left hip, big range of motions. And reverse direction, big circles in an opposite direction. Hips goes back and forward. And we move the whole body here. And now we stop at the center and we go up, reaching the upper body up. Inhale, arms up towards the sky, elongating your spine. Tuck the tailbone under. Activate your abdominal muscles, side stretch towards the left side. Maybe the left arm goes down or maybe on your hip. You want to look up, opening your right sternum gaze, your heart. Deep inhales through the nose. Exhale, slowly go back up. And meet me again in your tabletop position. Tuck your toes under. Push your hands into the ground. Protract your shoulders and hover the knees a few inches off the ground in your hovering tabletop position. Take a deep inhale in here. Inhale, and as you exhale, bringing the chest down towards your thighs in a turbo dog. Keeping your hips low. Deep inhales. Now from here, maybe you lengthen your hands and separate a little bit the distance because we are moving forward to plank pose. Maybe you need to adjust and modify according your needs in order to be in your plank pose. Breathe in your plank pose, and from here, come back in your turbo dog. 2 more like this. Bringing that fired up within ourselves to the mat. Go into your plank pose. Deep inhale. Exhale, turbo dog. And this will be the last one. Take a deep inhale, make it the best. Go forward. Shoulders over the wrists. Protect your shoulders. Go on your tippy toes. Pushing the hands into the ground. And as you go into your turbo dog, you enter, gaining the proper alignment in your downward facing dog. Maybe your heels will start descending and touching the ground, maybe not. You can pedal it out. Move your head, neck around. Breathe in here. Inhale, reach your hip, knees elevated and down. Inhale, heels up, heels down. Last one, inhale, heels up. And now walk tippy toe towards the top of the mat. Soft bend in the knees, completely like a rag doll. Letting the neck, head relax on the mat. Swinging side to side. Now, grab your elbows, your biceps by the ears. So your biceps are framing your head. And you have a soft bend on the knees. Now, we will move up with the torso towards the right. So soft bend in the knees, but strong legs. And you start going towards the right side, going up. Feel the stretch on the left side. Go up, keeping the knees bent. And you go down. Feeling the side stretch on the right side, moving down. And completely like a rag doll, letting the neck no compression on the neck, letting the neck relax. Now you go up towards the other side. You go up towards the left, using all your core, and straight down towards the right side. Once you get down again, release the hands on the ground. Right leg goes back, left leg goes back, plank pose. Hold your plank pose for 3 breaths, activating your whole body, bringing the knee down in, pushing the hands into the ground, scratching or trying to scratch the ground with your fingers. Knees, chest, chin on the ground. Ashtanga Namaskar. Elbows towards your torso. Inhale, roll the upper body up forward. Up dog, keeping the legs or the thighs on the ground since it's the first one. You go straight back, bending the knees straight into your downward facing dog. There's no need to go straight up with the knees extended. So you gotta be an advocate for yourself and protect your body. Breathe in here. Deep inhales, even longer exhales. Pushing your hands into the ground, lifting the seat bones towards the sky, and breathing. Now right leg goes up and back. Open the hip and bend the knee and make 3 big circles with the hip, with the knee, lubricating your joints. And reverse direction, big circles towards the other side. Now extend that right leg up and back, knee to the nose, hug tight. Right foot goes in between your hands, left knee on the ground. Reach your arms up towards the sky, melt the hips, Anjalayasana. Open up. As you exhale, hands in front of your heart, and you twist left elbow outside of the right knee. So you can stay here, or if you want to level up, you can tuck the back toe and extend the left knee off the ground. Breathe in here. Maybe you open up your arms. You could be doing that as well with the knee on the ground. Breathe. Exhale, release. Both hands down, right leg goes back, plank pose, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. You can modify whenever you want. Left leg goes up and back. Open the hip and bend the knee. Throw big circles towards the right. The hips are the largest joint in the body. Show it some love. Reverse direction. They need more time, more breath, more presence. And at the third one, extend that left leg up and back. Knee to the nose, hug tight at the top. Left foot in between your hands, right knee down. Melt the hips, reach your arms up. Open the heart, melt the hips. Anjaneyasana on the left side. Inhale. Exhale. Hands in front of your heart. And you twist right elbow outside of the left knee. Same idea, you can stay here with the right knee down or modify and open up, extending that right knee. Maybe you open up your arms, keeping that left knee bent. Breathe. Exhale, look down. Both hands down, left leg goes back, plank pose. Chaturanga Dandasana. Slowly, your biceps towards your torso. Up dog, downward facing dog. Now walk, jump, or tippy-toe towards the top of the mat. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Swan dive up, reverse swan dive. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. 2 fists distance apart between your feet. Softening the knees, interlace your hands on your back and bring that fist open over your head for your shoulder stretch. You can stay here or you can try to bend the right knee and bring the right shoulder towards the right knee and switch sides. Bend in the left, bring the left shoulder towards the other side. You can keep swinging or you can stay just in the center with no movement. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release. Palms on the ground. Left leg goes back, right leg goes back. Plank pose. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg goes up and back. Right knee, right elbow. Connect or fly if you have your Ekapadas Kundalini. If not, take that right leg back. Knee to the nose, hug tight, extend it back. Right knee, left elbow. Use your obliques, connect and extend it back. And right foot goes in between your hands and you open into your high crescent lunge. Reaching your arms up towards the sky, bending that right knee. Inhale. As you exhale, you open up towards the right water wheel. Breathe in here. Again, you can modify and let that knee down. Exalt, kind of like a side stretch or slightly back bend. And both hands down, right leg back, Vinyasa, Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Breathe. 3 deep and long breaths in your downward facing dog. If you need to go into your child's pose or come up on your knees, come down on your knees, simply to come back to your breath, you can do it at any point. Breathe. And as you exhale, left leg goes up and back, left knee, left elbow, connect or fly. Extend it back, knee to the nose, and back. Left knee, right elbow, and extend it back. Left foot in between your hands, high crescent lunge. Remember that is your practice. Anything that you want to level up or slow it down, you can do it whenever you want. Inhale, exhale, open up water wheel on the other side. Exhale, if you exhale, modify. If you modify by placing the knee on the ground. Exhale, cartwheel down. Hands on the mat, left leg back, plank pose, Chaturanga Dandasana. Up dog, down dog. Walk, jump, tippy-toe towards the top of the mat. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. You can jump straight into your Chaturanga Dandasana. And if you are jumping, you need to know that you have to be like that. If not, you can go step by step in your plank pose. One leg back and then the other, and then you lower into your Chaturanga. Then we can work on that jump back. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose as well. Right foot goes in between your hands and you open up into your warrior one. Virabhadrasana A. The hips are square facing the front and you continue bending that right knee. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Interlace your hands on your back. Open up your heart a little bit more and bow forward. Your right shoulder wanna get close to your right knee. Your feet is going up and overhead for that shoulder stretch. Eventually you'll be able to place the skull or the forehead on the ground. Breathe. The top of your crown. And go up, open up, warrior two. So the hips are square facing one side, the left side, and you're looking towards your right hand. Bending that right knee, let's pump the warrior. Inhale, reach up, extending that right knee. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Last one. Inhale, reach up, extending that right knee. And exhale, warrior two. Flip the right palm up and reverse your warrior. Keep bending that right knee. Maybe your hand goes on your left hip or you bind it on your back and you deepen that side stretch, keeping the navel in. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel down, both hands down, and transition. Let's move into this transition to get stronger together. That right leg goes back, keeping that leg extended, lower into your Chaturanga, and up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe through the nose. Exhale. Now there's no need to reach the left leg back. Simply move that left foot forward in between your hands. Open up warrior one. Back heel, it's on the ground. The right foot facing the front. The hips try to be square. Inhale. As you exhale, you cactus. Open your heart. Interlace your hands on your back. Open your heart a little bit more and bow forward. Humble yourself. This pose is a beautiful reminder that the only way we thrive in life is together. So we open up our hearts and we humble ourselves enough to let the help get in and to help others. Using that same strength and your arms, you open up into your warrior two, Virabhadrasana B. Scan your foundations. Let's pump the warrior. Here's where flexibility and strength meets. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend a little bit deeper. Inhale, go up, elongating your torso. Exhale, warrior two. Last one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Flip the left palm up and reverse your warrior. Breathe. Feeling that stretch in the left side, looking up towards the sky. Exhale, cartwheel down. Same idea. Left leg goes back. Plank pose. Chaturanga with the left leg elevated. Up dog, downward facing dog. Now breathe in your down dog for 3 to 5 breaths or go into your child's pose or go on your knees. Come back to your breath. Eventually your downward facing dog will become a resting pose. Deep inhales. Even longer exhales. Now, tippy toe or walk towards the top of the mat, feet together, knees together, swing the arms around, sit low chair pose, Utkatasana. Tuck the tailbone under, navel in, ribs in, and sit a little bit lower by opening your heart as well. Biceps by the ears, you're looking up towards the sky. Deep inhales, even longer exhales. Now from here, lift the heels, go on your heels, and maybe sit a little bit lower. Your thighs are parallel towards the ground. Deep inhales. Even longer exhales. One more deep inhale. And now you go up, keeping the heels elevated if possible. Reaching the sky. Reaching, reaching, reaching up. And as you exhale, you start going down, maintaining the heels up. Go down. Breathe. Yes, slowly, hands down. And continue lowering the hips until your hips get close to your heels. And you can hug yourself in here or keeping the hands down on the ground. Then bring the forehead on your knees. Come back to your breath and to your intention. Connect with your intention. Let the hands down on the ground and go up. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. You can hug yourself or the elbows and swing side to side. And plant the hands on the ground and move the left leg back. High crescent lunge. From your high crescent lunge, you can keep your arms extended if you want to challenge your core. And from here, move into your warrior three. Or you can place the hands in front of your heart and from here, move into your warrior three. Whatever that you want to choose. So you can keep your hands on your heart or in front of you to challenge your core a little bit more or by the sides. But you want to keep a square hips, soft bend on the right knee for more stability. And left toes facing down. Deep inhales. Deep exhales, and slowly bringing that left knee in front of you, bend in front of you, and hug that left knee towards your chest, or grab the big peace sign finger with your right hand. You can grab your right hip with your right hand and open up your chest and keep the knee bent, or you can extend that left leg in front of you, or you can open up towards the side and the right arm can be by your side as well. Equilibrium. Maybe you look towards the right side of the room to challenge your balance. Come back towards the center. Release the foot. Keep that knee bent and the arms extended by your side, extended in front of you for 3, for 2, for 1, and release. Inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky, and as you exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Fold over, inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, and move the right leg, pick the right leg up and back, high crescent lunge. Same idea here, maybe you keep the arms straight. You can walk, you can jump, or you can take momentum as slowly as possible and move up into your warrior three. Virabhadrasana C. Dorsiflex the right foot, toes facing the ground. That will give you more stability. One more deep inhale. Exhale, slowly start going up with that right knee bent in front of you. And you can hug that right knee towards your chest. The left hand can go in your left hip for more stability. You can grab the big toe. So you don't wanna compromise yourself in order to have a beautiful pose. So you can keep that right knee bent and your chest open. If you have the availability, you can try to extend the leg, the knee, and open up towards the right side. Maybe the left hand goes towards the left side. And if you want to challenge your balance, look toward the left hand. Slowly come back to the center, keeping that right knee bent in front of you, both arms by your sides extended. Maybe you extend that right leg for 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus, open up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Now we can jump into our chaturangas right now. So the reason why we jump back into chaturanga, straight into chaturanga and not to plank pose, is because we want to preserve and protect our shoulders. When we age, these tend to fade. We really want to protect our shoulders. So we jump straight back into chaturanga, using the core. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now you reach the right leg up and back, opening the hip, bending the knee, looking inside the right armpit. If you have it in your practice, flip your dog. Maybe this is a beautiful time to try something new. You start bending the left knee and moving that right leg towards the back and lifting the right hand, keeping the hips off the ground, pushing up. Inhale. Exhale, come back, one-legged dog. And now you move that right foot outside the right hand. Activated lizard lunge, rocking up and back. Opening up towards the right side, circles towards the right. And circles towards the left. All these mobility exercises are highly nutritious for your brain. That's longevity, neuroplasticity. Maybe, if you have the availability, place the forearms on blocks or straight on the ground. If one elbow don't touch the ground, go up with your both hands. Now go down, breathe, hugging that right knee towards your torso, and later let that left knee down on the ground. Breathe in your lizard lunge, embracing, honoring any sensations that may arise from your hips, balancing feminine and masculine. The right side of the body, the right hip, it's our masculine side, connected with the left side of the brain. Numbers. And much more. All the rational thinking. Maybe you stretch your quad from here. If your hips are not open enough, you can go up on the left arm. If you have the openness on your hip, you can keep the forearm down, stretching your right quad, opening up the distance between your chest and your right quad, going into the outer edges of the blades of the right foot. And you can stay here, or if you have it in your practice, you can go into your galaxy pose, stretching your left quad, grabbing the left foot with your right hand. Breathe in your galaxy pose. Maybe you're looking up towards the sky or towards the right shoulder or towards the back. Whatever you are, you want to continue opening your heart. Inhale. Exhale, release. And we move straight, transition into level up your torso and into pigeon pose on the right. So we slowly and gently start moving the right calf down. So your right knee will be parallel towards the top of the mat and your right heel will be close to your hips. And we want to keep both hips in the same line. Sometimes we have the tendency to move the right hip down. If that's happening, you can seat your right hip on top of a pillow or a block. And eventually, once your hips start fading and opening up, you will be able to move the right calf more parallel towards the top of the mat. Now that you're here with both hips in the same line, try to open up your heart from here. And as you exhale, lengthening your spine, you go down. Bow forward. And breathe into your right hip. Embracing all that you are, your journey, wherever you are, to continue moving forward from there, trusting. One more deep inhale. Remember that is your practice. Even though I'm guiding you, only you knows what is the best for you. If you feel the need to stay longer in any pose, or if you need to go out faster, do it so. We are learning to have a positive discernment, to understand when we need to push forward with our bodies and when we need to take a step back. When we can trust and try something new, and when we need to wait to get stronger in order to go and move the pieces or let the things to unfold. Start going up, letting the right hip lay on the ground, swinging the left leg around. And let's go into Gomukhasana. Both knees parallel to each other. The heels are close to your thighs. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, bending the right elbow, kind of like scratching your back, and moving the left arm down and up. Maybe you grab your fingers, maybe you use a strap or a towel, the right bicep by the ear, you open your chest, or you bow forward. And breathe. Go up. Release your hands, release the legs, swing the legs around, and you're more than welcome to go into your last and final vinyasa, or you can skip completely your vinyasa and meet me straight in your downward facing dog. Take your time, make the best if you're going into your last and final vinyasa, or slowly get into your down dog. Now that you're in your down dog, start reaching the left leg up and back, opening the hip, looking inside the left armpit. Same idea here, flip your dog, dancer's bridge. Keep lifting the hips off the ground, breathe in here. And slowly come back, one-legged dog. That left leg, left foot goes outside of the left hand, and you start rocking up and back in your activated lizard lunge. And move in circles with the whole body towards the right side, accessing flexibility from a strength, keeping that right knee elevated. Big circles towards the left. And once you feel like you're ready, maybe the right knee goes down, or maybe you keep that right knee extended and you let the elbows, forearms down. Remember that if a forearm or an elbow can't touch the floor, both arms go up and you go on your hands. And whenever you feel ready, let the right knee down. Breathe into the left hip. Now, the feminine energy. We pay attention to the masculine, to the numbers, to the structure, to the action, to the giver, and now we align with the feminine side, the left side, impacting the right side of the brain, which is the creativity, the subtle energy, the one that receives, the one that nurtures. And now you can open up that left thigh away from you, stretching the left quad, separating the distance between your chest and your left thigh. And now from here, you can grab the back toe in your galaxy pose, stretching your left quad, opening up that sternum, gaze, that left shoulder, looking up towards the sky or towards the back. Remember that if you don't have the availability or the openness in the hips, you can go with the right hand on the floor, and that will give you a better approach for this galaxy pose. Exhale, release. Start incorporating your torso up, transitioning straight into your pigeon pose on the left. Now you know we are now in the same page. You know what you want to do, so your left heel can be close to your hips or open. Whatever you are, honoring your journey, never comparing. Comparison is the thief of joy. So we open our hearts from here. Exhale, we go down. And we remember that every time we approach into a pose, we have the option, the possibility to choose between staying active or going passive. So if we wanna go active, all we gotta do is to really activate the muscles that are compromised, activating the legs, navel in, continue opening your chest from whatever you are. But on the other hand, there's no wrong, there's no right. Both are perfect. Remember that we need both. We need action and movement, and we need rest and calm and serenity. So you choose whether you stay passive and relax the muscles or you go active. Take another deep inhale in here. And as you exhale, you start going up, letting the left hip on the ground, swinging the right leg around, and moving into your full Gomukhasana. The right knee goes on top of the left. And your ankles goes close to your thighs. Your seat bones are touching the ground. You reach your arms up towards the sky. The left elbow, you bend it, and the left hand scratches your back. The right arm goes down and up, and you open up your heart. Left bicep by the ear. So sometimes we have the tendency to be here, so try to move that up. You can stay here if you feel like your biceps are tight or your shoulders are tight. You can just stay here. Otherwise, if you want more sensation, go forward, bow down. Release, go up, release the legs, extend the legs in front of you. And let's go into Paschimottanasana. So if you have pain on your lower back, you can keep a soft bend on the knees and go down, elongating your spine and grabbing whatever that is available for you. If you don't have lower back pain, activate the legs, dorsiflex the feet, spread your yogi toes, navel in, your seat bones touching the ground, reaching your arms up towards the sky, elongating your torso, reaching the sky, and from there you fold over, fold forward. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. So the idea in all the foldings, standing or seated foldings, is to be able to elongate the spine rather than grabbing the feet or placing the forehead on your feet. What we want is to elongate the spine so that the universal energy can travel, can go through ourselves with more grace. Yoga is impacting yourself inside out. It's your subtle body and your physical body being impacted by everything that you do. So, for example, with this elongation in your spine, you can have a better posture in your physical body, and you can have a better intuition in your subtle body. Now from here, bringing awareness and going out just the same way we came in. You want to be an advocate for yourself and protect your lower lumbar and your discs. Your discs open up when you're in a folding, and they take time to compress and go back again. So we bring the navel in, and we slowly start going back up, activating your core, going up, letting the discs go down, going back up again, and decompressing the spine slowly. We go down, bending the knees and bringing the knees towards the chest, swinging side to side, massaging your back. Give yourself a big hug, you deserve it. Now open up the knees, and you can stay here with your knees away from your torso, or if it's available for you, grab your big toes or the outer edges of the blades of your feet for your happy baby pose. Be mindful that you want to keep the hips, the lower back, and shoulders, head, neck on the ground. So if you're here in order to be in your happy baby pose, you better grab the knees and elongate the spine. That's the point. Maybe you swing side to side. It could be a swinging happy baby pose or a still happy baby pose. Whatever that you choose is a happy one. So we smile, at least from within. It's an inner child, a inner happy baby being seen. Inhale and exhale. Extend the legs up towards the sky. Extend the arms, circle the ankles, the wrists, the reverse direction. And shake, 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 shake everything. Shake it out. And now let's go into shoulder stand if you have it in your practice, or try it out. If you're going into shoulder stand, be mindful that you don't want to move your neck. You just want to move up towards the sky. Once you're there, you don't move, you protect your spine. Now you go up by stacking the hips on top of your shoulders. Your hands go on your upper back. Your shoulder, your elbows want to go together. And you want to be in a streamline from your shoulders to your toes. Look into your toes, letting all this fresh blood and oxygen travel to your brains. Everything we do is impacting our brain. And everything we do is thanks for the brain. Everything happens first inside, on your mind, on your brain. So as it is the ideas in your mind that create your life, it is the nutritions of your brain that gives you the availability to move your body. Now start letting the legs up and over your head for your plow pose. And you can keep a soft bend on the knees to protect your lower lumbar. Breathe in here. Slowly, softly, gently start bending the knees. Maybe you go into your death bend pose, closing your ears. And slowly, slowly, one vertebrae at a time, you start going down, both knees together on your chest, and you move both knees towards the right side, and the eye gaze goes on the opposite side of your knees. Belly twist, supine twist. Breathe in here. One deep and long breath in each side. Come back up, switching sides, both knees towards the left side, eye gaze towards the right. One more deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose as well. Now you come back up. And we are entering into our final and most important pose of the practice, which is your Shavasana. Extending the legs, extending the arms by your sides. Scan yourself. Come back to your intention. See what is the difference between yourself at the beginning of the practice and yourself right now, especially in your mind. This is your reward. Everything we do during the practice is in preparation for this final pose, and this is like any other meditation. Here is where you get to blueprint the practice in your system. Here is where all the magic happens. It's in silence, it's in stillness, where everything is created, especially this moment. mantra is, from ignorance, lead me to truth. From darkness, lead me to light. And from death, lead me to eternity. Now you can start bringing awareness into your physical body, wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers. And you could stay there or longer in your Shavasana, or you could simply stretch your arms overhead as if you were waking up at your bed, coming back up slowly, first into a fetal position and slowly coming up into a comfortable sitting position with your legs crossed. And you're more than welcome to seal the practice with me with a collective breath. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Take a second sip of air and hold it at the top, even if it's just a little. Hold it and sigh it out. Now bring both palms together in front of your chest. Take them to your forehead so our thoughts will always be positive. Now take them in front of your mouth so our words will always be spoken with love. Now take them again in front of your chest so we may cultivate a sincere heart. Namaste. And thank you for sharing your energy and your light with me. One more time. Again, my name is Jihan and this is Jitivoz. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you again. If you like the practice, check it out the others and meet me again in another practice. Please give me your feedback. If there is anything that your body is craving to do, or if there is anything that you need to work on, leave it in the comments and I will take it back when in another practice. And of course, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with someone that may benefit. Remember that by showing up for yourself, we're showing up for the world. So what we're doing here is a collective raise of the energy and the vibration. Thank you so much, and see you in a next video.